Hi, today I want to talk about trying to figure out if information given to me on the internet is real or not. So I'm looking at this and the assignment is, can I believe this ad? And this ad is telling me that 90% of all information transmitted to our brains is visual, and that people remember 80% of what they see but only 20% of what they read. First of all, these numbers are bizarre because isn't reading seeing? And where is this 80 and 20 coming from? And how is this 80 and this 20 related to this 90? So what this came from is from this website, which was how people are using infographics to growth hack a startup. Growth hack? All right, I'm already going, are you serious? Growth hack? All right, so aside from that, they are talking about how using infographics, here's a great example of an infographic, is helping people understand what their company does. So I'm liking that. That seems to make sense. And this is actually Visme, which is this company that's selling this to me. And so this is, I guess, another one of their infographics. I'm thinking, yeah, it's true. You know, I look at this and I think, oh, that does make it easier for me to understand the complicated information. So as I was scrolling down, talking about this thing that makes the infographics, and you indeed may be making an infographic also, I got down here to the bottom and I hit this piece of advertisement, and it says, try our infographic thing because 80% of people remember what they see but not what they read. So I thought, are you serious? Well, let's check this out. Are these numbers real? So I'm going to type in here, people remember 80% of what they see and 20% of what they read. Where did this come from? Oh, check it out. The top one, debunk this. All right, let's see what you have to say about this. So this is the Association for Talent Development. These look like consultants. So Will Thalheimer, which we'll find out later on who he is, because I think his bio may be at the end of this. So he's saying that this came from, this wisdom is summarized in this list, 90% of what they do. Well, is that where the 90 came from? Oh, this came from Edgar Dale's Cone of Experience. Okay. Ooh, this was, and it's from the 1940s. All right. So where did this come from? Ooh, check it out. Let me tell you, everything is false. Erase it from your mind. There is, oh, look at this. There is no scientific evidence to back up the percent remembering numbers. So Edgar Dale did create this cone, but he didn't put any numbers on it. Okay. So, here's Will Waldheimer. He's a learning expert, researcher, instructional designer, blah, blah. He's lots of things. He's worked in the field for a long time, but he also didn't give me any citations for this. Okay, so let's look up Edgar Dale's Cone of Learning. Let's see what we get from that. Oh, Edgar Dale's Cone of Learning. All right. Well, let's see how good you're going to be for us here. So let's see, what could Edgar Dale do? He was born in 1900. Oh, look, here it is. Here's his Cone of Learning. In 1946, he introduced the Cone of Learning in a textbook, and he revised it in 1954. Oh, he was providing an intuitive model of concreteness of various kinds of audiovisual media, which have been widely misrepresented. Okay. Oh, the numbers originated from a 1967 when a Mobil Oil Corporation company employee, Treichler, published it. Okay, well, what's 9? Thalheimer. Wait, wasn't this Thalheimer? Oh yeah, He's, this guy is that it? Or is this him again? Wait, where are we? Here we go. Oh, this is Thalheimer again. Oh, okay. Oh, this is interesting. My investigation on this issue began when I came across the following graph. So it's got the numbers again, and it has this citation. After reading the cited article several times and not seeing the graph or the numbers, I got in touch with the first author of the cited study, Dr. Micheline Chi at the University of Pittsburgh. And she said, I don't recognize this graph. So this was actually a lie. Huh. Oh, it came from the magazine Film and Audiovisual Communications. I guess we could look that up. And again, no numbers. Book of edited chapters, but here are people showing it again and again and again. So Kinnaman's 2002 investigation found that Treichler's percentages have been modified in many ways depending on the message. Oh dear! Some people have changed the percentages. Some have improved his grammar. Some have added categories. So I think in general, I'm going to agree the numbers are not credible. So here I am. I'm back at this ad here. And I'm looking at this graph that they're using to sell, and it looks like these numbers don't make any sense. And what they're trying to do is give themselves ethos or present their authority by giving these numbers that don't make any sense. And so they're using this sciencey-like graph to persuade me to use their product. So that makes me not trust them, because these are fake numbers. So I'm not going to trust them very much. Maybe I might like their products, but this makes me think about something that I really like to research, and that is memorizing something the same as remembering it in terms of learning? What are the best ways to remember things that I'm learning? What is the best way to learn? What's the relationship of memory and learning? In active learning, what are the relationships of the way of seeing something and then practicing it and then reading about it? And is reading really a good way to learn about things? Or is it a combination of things that makes learning more effective? So, or are there more effective ways of reading? So finding these fake numbers make me interested in other topics as I continue to think about it. So I think that it's really important when I see things like this that I research them to find out if they're true or not. And even if it's not true, it can still send me in a productive research direction.